Selamat pagi, saya Yeremia Bayu. Di sini saya akan mencoba menjelaskan materi web design and development pada week 14. Pada week 14 ini kita akan membahas soal cookies, session, and encryption string. Cookies and session, what is that? By its nature, HTTP is stateless. What if a login system maintained in client side? What the effect to the users? The function is to store information about a particular user between pages. Cookie is a name, a value pair, an array of sort associated with a given website, and stored on the computer that runs the client or browser. Once set by a website or future page requests to that same site will send the information stored in the cookie back to the website until it expires or becomes out of date. Other websites are unable to access the cookies set by your site, and vice versa. PHP lifecycle. A web browser requires a URL that corresponds to a PHP script. Within that script is a call to the setCookie functions that's built into PHP. The page produced by PHP script is sent back to the browser, along with an HTTP setCookie header that contains the name, for example, my cookie, and the value of the cookie to be set. When it receives this HTTP header, the browser creates and stores the specified value as a cookie, named myCookie. Subsequent page requests to that website contain an HTTP cookie header that sends the name value pair to the script requested. Upon receipt of a page request with a cookie header, PHP automatically creates an entry in the cookie array with the name of the cookie and its value. This is the example of the cookie. By default, cookies will remain stored by the browser, and thus will continue to be sent with page requests until the browser is closed by user. The cookie to persist beyond the current browser session if the expiry time parameter set to be specified the number of seconds from January 1, 1970 to the time at which you want the cookie to be deleted automatically. Cookies are inappropriate for storing large amounts of information. If you run an e-commerce website that uses cookies to store items in shopping cart as users make their way through our site, it can be a huge problem. The bigger a customer's order, the more likely it will run afoul of a browser's cookie restriction. Sessions were developed in PHP as the solution for this issue. Instead of storing all our data as cookies in our visitor web browser, sessions let us store data on our web server. The only value that's stored in the browser is a single cookie containing the user's session ID, a long string of letters and numbers that serves to identify that user uniquely for the duration of their visit to our site. It is a variable for which PHP watches on subsequent page requests and uses to load the stored data that's associated with that session. The example of PHP session. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.